The mission of the dharmic organizations of the United States is to promote philanthropic giving for creating academic and intellectual infrastructure for the systematic study of dharma, its interpretation and application in modern contexts in formal academic settings. People of different ethnicities get to know about their fellow Hindu Americans through a nationwide traveling exhibition called Darshana. Let's watch the highlights of Darshana that took place on May 20th at Morris County Library in Whippany, New Jersey.
Namaste, my name is Mitesh Trivedi and I am from an organization called Hindu Service Society. In short, it is called HSS. And what we are doing is we are conducting an exhibition called Darshana, and the main reason behind that is we want to share our rich Hindu tradition and culture to the American people over here. We want to share with them how rich it is, right? This is a moving exhibit. We are right now in Morris County Library, and we are going to move around the whole of the nation. Actually, this is happening across the nation, and we want to go there and we want to reach out to the people. Thank you so much.
I just had a wonderful experience. We are here right now at the Morris County Library, where there is an exhibit with many partners in the community on the rich history of Hinduism and India. And I just went through the exhibits, and it was really, it was enlightening. It was great to see, and it's something that I hope people throughout our community will take advantage of. Thanks. My name is Mikey Sherrill. I'm the Congresswoman from the 11th District. M-I-K-I-E. That's my first name. Last name S-H-E-R-R-I-L-L.
Oh, I loved it today. Thank you for the education. I really enjoyed it, and I will be thinking about this for a long time.
हरि ओम, मेरा नाम प्रवीण भाई शास्त्री जी है। मैं परसीपनी सनातन मंदिर में भगवान की सेवा करता हूँ। आज मैं बहुत खुश हूँ कि संघ ने इतना बढ़िया काम किया है। मैं हृदय से आशीर्वाद देता हूँ कि आप अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं और करते रहिए, और सारे विश्व में ऐसा काम होना चाहिए, ऐसे मैं भगवान को प्रार्थना करता हूँ। सबको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, सारी टीम को, और ITV को भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। हरि ओम। God bless you.
Sheriff Jim Gannon. I'm the sheriff of Morris County, and I'm the peacekeeper in the law. It's so great to be here for Darshana, to celebrate culture and celebrate people and celebrate family. And we had great discussions here today over diversity and inclusion. So very important. You know, I was speaking before about recruitment into the police positions and sheriff's positions, and we're always looking to recruit people in of different culture and language and those types of things. So it's really my honor to be here as the sheriff. Made some new friends today, right? And that's what it's all about. And I want to let you know, I have Travis Somerville, my sheriff's officer here in our community outreach and planning section. He's here today. He's out in the community, just like our Remo, our police officer from Parsippany that was inside. And we stand with you. We don't stand behind you. We stand with you in making the world a better place. And I think there's things going on right here, right now. So thank you for the opportunity to be here. And I wish you a great holiday.
Grateful to be invited and learn so much from you guys, and just kind of get to know a little bit about the Hindu community that is very large within Morris County, but not talked about very much. So it was just great to build relationships and kind of bridge some gaps, and just to get to know you guys, and hopefully we can do something else together somewhere around the county, and just to keep the dialogue open, and just keep that relationship building, and just keep talking. But yeah, that's it. And thank you guys. Thank you for having us. This was great.
You know, Hinduism and Hindu culture, and it was great. That presentation was so rich. Your culture is so rich. Your people are so rich in culture, and I am so glad to be here. And I am your friend. And whatever you need, and whenever you need, I will be there for you. Again, my name is Typhoon Salen, Morris County Commissioner Director. Thank you very much, and congratulations on this great exhibition. Thank you.
Bharat Mata Ki Jai. Namaste all. My name is Sharmani Samaga. Today we are here to celebrate or showcase our Darshana event, which is mainly about Hindu civilization exhibition. This is mainly for non-Indians, so many guests have arrived here. With the setup, we mainly showcase our Indian musical instrument, where we were able to showcase mridangam, tabla, flute, violin. So everything was so interesting. People had a glance of it, and they had asked several questions. And one more booth, we kept it for sari draping. So most of the women, Americans guests who came here, they love to try, they enjoyed trying up sari, and they took several pictures which they want to show it in their office, in their community, or showcase in the school and everything. They enjoy doing it.
So my name is Netra Kamath. I'm also part of this organization. So it was a great pleasure to have a very new communities coming in. We had a great representation across a different county. You know, within Morris, we had from Randolph, we had from different within neighboring countries, and the great representations as well. So we did represent our Hindu culture. In culture, we represented all our instruments, as Sharwani mentioned. We also represented our being, right? Like where we hail from, right? How our civilization looks like. We also had some of our banners and posters, which is going to be talking by Priyanka.
Namaste. My name is Dr. Priyanka Tripathi, and I am very glad to be part of this exhibition. This is exhibition which showcasing us the Hindu art, culture, and civilization to the people of America, and I am very happy to be a part of it. So here we have lot of posters related to ancient art, architecture, divinity. It's related to our everyday lifestyle of Indian, our philosophy, our worship style, and it's cover overall all Indianness. So it's all about this. I'm so happy, and I am happy because we invited a lot of people from the community we are living in, and they all participated and come. So thank you. I want to say thank you on behalf of all.
Namaste all, this is Madhvi. So we had a successful event here wherein people gave efforts in inviting so many non-Hindu people, which included Congresswoman Mickey Sherrill. Then there were other assembly people, there were police officials from Rockaway, Randolph, Morris County, and we have a lot of audience, non-Hindu audience, to which we were able to invite in big numbers, which would tell that it is a very great success. And please visit or invite us to put up these exhibitions in your counties, and invite all the officials, whoever you think that should be visiting or should know the Hindu culture or Hindu civilization.
This was the Namaste. This was the Darshana event. It has been organized by the Ma Bhavani Sakha in the Morris County Library, and it was a successful event, and all the guests arrived on the time, and they were so enthusiastic and spent a good number of time with each poster, and our Karkarta from the Sakha were very good in explaining and spend the time with them. It was very good. So
we have been preparing for this event for the last over 1 month. Then it spanned several meetings running late into night till 10 p.m., sometimes even beyond. But the response that we saw today actually is very satisfying. I think our efforts have borne fruit. So happy about that. Congratulations to all the volunteers who participated.
Yeah, my name is Srinivas Padali. Again, I'm one of the volunteers, part of the planning this event. This is I would say it's very rewarding to see so many people are interested to understand and know about the Hindu civilization and culture. It's a great opportunity for us to present what we have, to share with the society that we live in. And I am pleasantly surprised that the community leaders, including congresswomen and everybody else, spend some time to understand the values and the festivals that we celebrate. It was a great event.
Namaste. My name is Balakrishna Samaga. My in charge was Sampark for this event, Hindu Civilization Exhibition Program. We had conducted this in the Morris County Library, and we had outreach to all the towns, major towns within this county. We had congresswomen, we had the mayors from multiple towns, we had the Morris County Commissioner Director, we had the police chief from Morris Plain, Morristown, Wharton, Rockaway. So we had good number of, and also some of the school principals from the Morris counties. So we think we were able to give a little bit information about this event. In that way, we exposed ourselves to the Indian culture, tradition, heritage, and it was a very good program. Thank you.
Namaste. My name is Gopal. I'm one of the volunteers here. So the event, it went very well. It was very wonderful to see the different types of feedback what we have received. Most of the people who visited our exhibition who are non-Hindus, it is amazing to see, to get their feedback and learn that how much they have learned. They could go through each and every poster and relate the contents to their life or their way of living and other things. It opened up many avenues for our establishing the relationships. Yes, we have much more things to do with the community now. This exhibition was wonderful and very successful, I would say. Thank you.
Today we have a Darshana exhibition for Sanatan, means service for humanity. That is the whole values and concepts of the Sanatan Dharma. So this is a very well organized event managed by HSS. So पूरी टीम को इसके लिए पूरी बधाई, हमारे सारे स्वयंसेवक को धन्यवाद ITV Gold को कवर करने के लिए. Thank you.
Follow this culture and beliefs, and I learned things today I wasn't aware of. And I think it's always good for people to broaden their experiences in life and learn about different cultures. So I think it's wonderful that you're doing this, and I look forward to having something similar in Rockaway.
Yeah, it's wonderful, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I know it's hard, and there will be quite a few posters here, but if you had to pick one of them that touched your heart, which one is that?
I think it was the different phases of the yoga.
Different phases
I think it was there 8 phases of the yoga, right? That's the one that touched my heart. I've done yoga. I think it's a very spiritual thing, and I think life is very important. Balance is very important in life, and that was a big lesson I learned in there too, in your culture, how important balance is in everything. So it was great.
Yeah.
It was a very educational experience, and having studied a little bit about Hindu culture when I was in college, we now have students who are Hindu, and it's very challenging for us to be able to support them and their families not having a true understanding of the culture. So it'll be really helpful for us to now take this information back, teach our teachers, and empower them to make our families feel a lot more welcome and included in our schools.
I second that. It was wonderful. It was very nice to feel that it was a place that was safe to ask questions and to learn, and to allow our students to allow ourselves to be educated in a way where we can educate our staff on how to correctly put things into the curriculum, because it's always with good intentions, but students and teachers, they just don't know. So the more we can give the knowledge, the more we'd be able to do this, because our students deserve to be seen, and that is our goal.
Go ahead, Monica.
For me, the one that resonated the most with me was the traditions and the festivals, because I had just done an entire unit about traditions and festivals, and I have students that are in my class that are Hindi, and they didn't bring up any of them. And I think part of it is they are trying to relate to their peers so much. So even though I knew that they celebrated Diwali and I knew that they celebrated some of these traditions, they didn't feel comfortable stepping there, and I didn't have the vocabulary to give them. So being able to have that knowledge, I think it would have been a different conversation.
So I think there's two. I can't pick just one. So the first was the namaste. I didn't really understand what it meant or what the purpose of saying it was. I knew that it was a thing that was said, but understanding what it actually means and what it represents is really powerful. And then from a personal perspective, the holistic medicine was fascinating to me, and just how we can take care of ourselves and our body and our spirit and our soul using things that come right from the earth. It was just very interesting to me.
Yeah. One, it's absolutely beautiful, and it was a wonderful journey, and how everyone was so warm and hospitable bringing me through it. So it reminds me of how we are to journey this life together, and there is a purpose for all of us. So not to worry, you just follow your calling. I think that'd be a wonderful message to all the children. It would be the divinity purpose. There it was, purpose, divinity and purpose. The divinity purpose for sure. Poster for sure. Oh wow! I didn't really. It was just such a fabulous event, and you covered all the basics, right? There's food and friendship and fellowship. And what a colorful display, wonderful for your eyes and your mind to take in. So, and I just want to thank you for being here at the Morris County Library, at the hub of Morris County. So, all good things. Thank you for having me.
Fortunately, missed the one in Parsippany, which I'm the Parsippany Police Community Relations Officer. So fortunately, I was able to attend today. And I have to say, I've been the community officer in Parsippany since 2013. I'm the religious liaison to the community. I deal with the corporate area, the neighborhood association members, the senior citizens, and all that stuff. This has always been something that I really wanted to do, is learn more about, a very predominant demographic in our town, right? So the fact that I'm able to come here and literally get explained step by step of how Hinduism came about, and just the entire religion, and not just religion, but also how it explains a lot culturally, which I think is so important, because it breaks down any kind of barriers. It bridges a gap that is so needed in our community, right? Because if you are, I don't want to say, for lack of a better word, ignorant to it, then that's what happens in culture, socially, is, you get prejudices, you get misunderstandings, you get, so something like this is so vital. And the fact that you're doing it often, and and luckily I have a few people that I've made relationships over the years here, so it's great for me, and this is something that I personally needed, but I think it's so fortunate to have for the community, in our area, so it's fantastic. One new thing is how in depth it gets, right? So each poster board that you had up, and how many aspects of each of those areas of conversation that we had really delve into. Like, we were talking about now I forgot the six, which would be the philosophies. Is that what it would be? Yeah, I couldn't think of the word. Yeah, so that, how there's so many entities of that as well. It just keeps going and breaking down more and more and more and more. So that's one new thing overall that I was just like, wow, I just can't believe how in depth it gets, Like, I couldn't do that with my religion. I would have no idea where to start, but I don't even think it goes that deep, So this was really, really educational. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing. It was fantastic. 100% great, Don't offer donuts, because I don't need any more. That would be my only request. Yeah, samosas. Yes, absolutely. I'll do a lot of those. But no, it was fantastic. I think maybe a word of advice is just reach out to the local authorities, the police departments, to see if they have a community officer, somebody that's dedicated to this kind of thing, and work with them. Yeah, to have this type of thing in the just keep doing it in the libraries. If they have a PAL in their jurisdiction, if they have really anything that's going to get more interaction with people outside of your own culture and religion. It's fantastic. Yeah, really, really great day. I'm glad I could make it here today. Yeah, thank you. All right. Thank you. Can you spell your name? Sure. Here, it's easier this way. Oh, on there? Yeah, you take a picture of it. Much easier.